You know, guys, I know the last few videos have been very negative when it comes to Black Ops 7, and while today's video is no different, I'm hoping in one of my next uploads I could talk a little bit about Battlefield 6 because there is actually some cool shit that's going on, but unfortunately we have been blessed, and maybe it's not really that, maybe we've been cursed with even more bad news about Black Ops 7, and I know, man. It sounds like I'm making it up. It sounds like I'm just reaching for shit, but I'm not joking when I say this, man. Every single time I log onto Twitter, there is more terrible shit that comes out about this game, and it's no wonder that the pre-orders are reaching all-time lows, because when you hear some of the things that we're going to talk about in today's video, a lot of it is going to make more sense. Black Ops 7 is a fucking disgraceful tub of shit.
Shit! Dumb shit!
I'm gonna get into all that right now, but before we do, guys, I need you to drop a Lizzo-sized like on today's video that rivals a like the size of Gorlock the fucking Destroyer. And I'm gonna need you to subscribe if you're new, guys. We're on the way to 100,000 subscribers. We're doing a face reveal when we hit that goal, but guys, without further ado, check out this tweet that comes out from the Ghost of Hope. There is a new Resurgence map for Warzone currently planned to release with the Black Ops 7 integration with Season 1 in late 2025. Some people play tested it a while back in person and I heard nobody really liked it. Now, first things first, the fact that we're even continuing this path with Warzone, and you know, we've talked about it every single year. The quality of multiplayer just so happens to dip significantly when Warzone becomes like the main thing of the year, and that's something that's happened year after year. I don't really need to argue that point. I think everybody with common sense actually agrees with that, unless you're like, I don't know, one of these motherfuckers out here with a fucking gooch lint stuck in between their fucking teeth. But aside from that, the fact that some of the Warzone content that's coming out in the next Call of Duty game is already being regarded as not very fun, or that not many people enjoyed playing it, I mean, that already spells bad news for the next Call of Duty title. If you're not going to be very invested in the multiplayer and instead you want to try out Warzone, well, unfortunately, it sounds like people don't really like that, but guys, that's not even the bad news that I have for you. Now, that's already pretty bad in my opinion, but that's not where this is going. Where this is going is this next tweet from the Ghost of Hope where he says, I wish I was making this up, but from what I've been told, the Resurgence map that is planned for Season 1 of Black Ops 7 is an extended Liberty Falls. Guys, if you don't know what Liberty Falls is, it's literally the fucking zombies map, the main zombies map of Black Ops 6. Now, oh my god, I don't even know where to start with this next part, guys. Like, honestly, I could talk about this shit for hours. If you're a zombies fan, you should be pretty fucking mad. I'm not gonna lie. If you're a Warzone fan, you should also be pretty fucking mad. If you're a multiplayer fan, you're probably gonna be mad by default because it's just a continuation of Black Ops 6. And here we are with the news of Warzone Resurgence and even the zombies map from Black Ops 6, which proves my point even more, that Black Ops 7 is literally just an extension of Black Ops 6. If we're talking about new Black Ops 7 content, and we're talking about the Warzone map, and then you tell me that that Warzone map we've already played in Black Ops 6 Zombies, guys, I'm sorry, man. Even if I was Call of Duty's biggest fucking gooch licker on the goddamn planet, I don't think I could get behind this. Now, from the perspective of a scat master, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at Activision like these guys have 5 fucking heads. What the fuck do you mean the next Warzone map is the original Black Ops 6 Zombies map? Are you fucking dog shitting me? How does that even happen? Guys, if you, for whatever ungodly reason, have pre-ordered Black Ops 7, cancel that shit. Every single time you log onto Twitter, there is something that makes this game look worse. And actually, there's one person that summarizes this very well, and if you haven't followed him on Twitter, guys, go ahead and do that. This comes out from the scat master himself, at Fooly on Twitter. Every leak that comes out just deflates all of the but they fixed every issue, hype, and cope that Black Ops 7 could have possibly had. The Warzone map is deadass the zombies map from the previous game, and people want me to not call BO7 unoriginal or lazy. Guys, keep in mind, I even said this in my last video that while there's been a ton of support on my channel that I've never seen before prior to a Call of Duty game launching, there's still some gooch lickers, you know, bottom percentile fucking bottom feeding ass gooch lickers that are out here in the comments section talking about, oh, that's just forced hate, man. You're being positive to Battlefield for views, man. Shut the fuck up, you fat, disgusting, vile rodent. I'm not even the only person that's saying this shit. I mean, take a look at this, man. This guy says, oh, they're lazy. And the Ghost of Hope responds with, if I was a Zombies fan, I'm punching the air that Warzone, of all things, gets a big version of Liberty Falls, presumably with all the stuff connected. And what does he mean by that? Ladies and gentlemen, if you are a Zombies fan, this is probably where you want to lock in, because I'm not gonna lie, Black Ops 6 really just killed all of my interest for that game. I didn't even get through half of the Zombies maps because the Black Ops 6 multiplayer literally put that terrible of a taste in my fucking mouth. So if you're confused, I'm sure this other leaker, Bob, I think he can actually connect the dots for you a little bit on this one. He comes out here and says, Liberty Falls, Shattered Veil, and The Reckoning are on a Resurgence map. Citadel des Morts is just outside of the Avalon map. The Tomb is on the Avalon map. Terminus is truly the only unique BO7 Zombies map. That's just, I'm sorry, it's just not good. I don't know how many Zombies maps we have in total here in Black Ops 6, but by the sounds of it, only one of them is actually fucking original, considering all of the other ones are just connected to the Warzone map for the next game. What it sounds like is, we have a Resurgence map, and within that Resurgence map, it seems like the developers took out chunks of it and then decided to make it the Zombies content for BO6. It's either that or they had all of these BO6 Zombies maps and then they decided, oh shit, we don't have anything for Warzone for the next game because guess what? The next game is literally just fucking DLC, so why don't we connect those bitches and just call it a day?
God damn it, same shit, different day.
Guys, that is quite literally the definition of lazy, unoriginal, uninspired fucking slop. And if you disagree, I don't know, man. I'm not sure you're from this earth, man. And this is coming from a scat master, you know. All I do is talk in front of a microphone, talking nothing but shit.
I get paid the most just to do the least.
And you're letting me be more reasonable than you. Please tell me how you could possibly defend this. In what way is this not unoriginal or uninspired? In what way is this disproving the claim that so many people have, which is that Black Ops 7 is just a continuation of Black Ops 6. I mean, seriously, other people are responding to this shit with things like this. Try not to reuse assets challenge. Impossible. And you know what's crazy? I already know what the cope is to this, guys. Like, I can read it from a mile away. Every single COD game, it reuses assets, man. This is nothing new. You're just hating, man. First of all, get my fucking sack off of your chin when you speak to me. And number two, pointing out a very terrible, god-awful flaw that Call of Duty has had inherently for years is not the get-out-of-jail card that you think it is, man. Alright? Especially not when we're making the claim that this game is a continuation of the last game and they're trying to get you to spend $70 fucking on it when it could literally just be a DLC for $20. We already have carry forward content. We already have the fact that it's inspired from BO2 and BO6. We already have the same SBMM and microtransaction system and all of this other nonsense in the background that we just don't like about current Call of Duty. And now you're just making it worse by announcing that the next Warzone map is just Black Ops 6 Zombies maps put together, man. That's fucking terrible, man. And before somebody comes out here with, oh, it's not all entirely unoriginal, man. We got 16 new maps at launch. Yeah, I guess bro saw this tweet from Charlie Intel where he said, Black Ops 7 will feature 16 6v6 maps at launch, set in locations around the world, including Tokyo, Alaska, Nicaragua, and more. Now, guys, I'm sorry, but what if I told you to end off this video that there's even bad news in regards to this? Now, I don't usually play clips towards the back end of the videos. That's usually something that I do at the start, but when it comes to the saving graces for this next Call of Duty, I don't want to leave any stone unturned, man. I mean, they want to come out here with this cope that, oh, we've never had 16 maps at launch, and this is actually amazing, man. We're getting a lot of launch content. Well, what if I told you that launch content wasn't very good. Where am I going with this, guys? Check out this tweet that comes out from this account called COD Clipped. Parasite, a former Call of Duty pro, leaks what a Black Ops 7 playtester revealed to him.
I'm going to read it out. So, for gameplay and gunplay looks very BO6. So, if they can lock down the maps, and this is where it worried me, still not convinced on this one yet. We're in for a good year.
Now, you can choose to not read into this very much, but I'm just gonna be the one to say, man, when it comes to unoriginality and Call of Duty maps, unfortunately those two terms have become very, very close, all right? Like, they're very closely linked, unfortunately, here in like the modern Call of Duty titles, especially for whatever fucking reason. I don't know how this happened, but amongst Treyarch as a development studio, somehow, some way, their best designers that created some of the best maps in Call of Duty, I don't know where the fuck they are. I don't know if they stopped paying them well because now we're using fucking AI, but we need to give these guys the highest salaries possible, all right? Joe Cott probably does not deserve the amount of money that guy's making, all right? We've heard a ton about MW 2019 Part 4, and that's for a different video, but this guy can have his salary cut in like 15 different ways that I think would benefit some developers with actual skills and talent to create some maps that don't suck balls. And let me emphasize that. Maps that don't suck balls. These maps suck, man. We had like 14 or 15 or 16 or some shit like that in Black Ops 6. I'm sorry, but like 13 of them are straight fucking ass. And now that we have a rumor of 16 maps in Black Ops 7, and we're already hearing that people are kind of on the fence about them, that's not a good sign, man. The same shit goes for the Resurgence map. Ghost of Hope literally said that people weren't really having a good time on it. And now we're talking about the multiplayer maps, and it's the same shit. People aren't really having a good time on them. Black Ops 7 does not deserve your pre-order. It doesn't deserve your money. I understand a lot of people out there might think I'm pocket watching. I don't give a fuck, man. You should be thanking me. I'm trying to save you $70 goddamn dollars. And on top of that, maybe in the future down the line, they might make some actual foundational changes to the franchise that would benefit everybody. In which case, maybe in the future I would be like, yeah, man, spend $70. Go ahead and get on your knees and eat Activision's gooch from the back if that's what you want to do. But right now, I'm just not convinced that is the right move to be making, considering all of the terrible shit that keeps on coming out about this game. But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'm curious to know what you guys think about all this. What are your thoughts on the Resurgence map and the whole Black Ops 6 Zombies maps put together? And what do you think of the 16 6v6 Black Ops 6 Part 2 launch maps? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notifications to stay up to date with my newest videos. And yeah, guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Have yourselves a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.